Hello, hello, hello. I'm here, but I'm figuring out my earbuds because they're all tangled. Yes, we're starting late today. I was going to start doing from 10. Oh, my gain is all screwed up here. I was going to start doing from 10 o'clock, but this week starts exam week, and I'm most likely going to have to leave at 10 on Friday anyways to pick up kidlets when they're done their first exams. And next week, their only exams are Monday and Wednesday. And they start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, we're going to 11. And that's going to be our new start time. We're going to give that a whirl for a while and see how it goes. And Trace Earl, I love that episode. And yes, where do we go from here? There's some really good songs in that, even though it's a campy musical episode. I love it. It is amazing. There's a couple other. The one where you see a brief clip of her going to his crypt and she touches her hand to the door as he's doing the same on the other side. And I forget what that song is, but it's such a great song. I love it. I love it. God, that's going back. So I did do a little bit of work off camera. It's considered to be one of the best musical episodes ever from a TV show. Yeah, and I think because they did it right, they fit it in with the lore, right? Xander ends up using a magical spell because he's worried about Anya and him. Yes, Let Me Rest in Peace. That one. I love that song. It is so amazing. That is such a good song. But that one is not the one. Is it the one I'm thinking of where she's touching the door and he's touching the door? Was that in the same episode? Because I was thinking that was from a different one. Either way, Let Me Rest in Peace. The second you said it, it started going in my head. It is a really good song. And he's got an amazing voice. I wish they did better by Spike. But they really did keep it to what the characters would have actually done. So I give them props for that. That they didn't have Buffy and Hannah end up together at the end. Okay, so we did some work. I have the second... Did they? I never watched Angel, honestly. I watched to the end of Buffy, and that was about it. And most of my Buffy watching was years after it ended. But it was really good storytelling. It honestly was. It was really good storytelling, and I do appreciate that. So we have the second log house. We do have a decent amount of villagers now. We have 25, which is not bad. And some of them are still builders even. If we go all the way down, we have 1, 2, 3 builders. One of them is night shift. One of them is day shift. Daylight devotion. So that's the even earlier shift. And then Dagny is just the regular shift. I should see if I can bump my daylight people even further back so they overlap a little bit more. Let's see if, whoops. Let's see if we can do that without them getting too relatively pissed off. So let's go into, not Liv. She's not actually a daylight devotion. Daylight devotion, and I might not even understand them entirely, but it does say that they improve their spiritual practices in the light of day, making them more effective and powerful. So one of their rest periods, the way I'm taking it, is one of their rest periods needs to be during the daylight. And right now we're showing a double plus buff of daylight devotions, so I think we're on the right track with when they're awake. But I want to see if we can move it back 3 hours. So leisure would be here, here, and then sleep, sleep, sleep. So I'm gonna leave live like that for a while and see, not live, who was our daylight devotion? Elsa. We're gonna leave Elsa like this for a bit and see if she drastically changes from her 100%. Everybody is super happy. Super, super happy. Which means they're gonna work the best. Not these builders, but they were left alone for a bit before I adjusted their work times, so they should get up to there. At any rate, we have Longhouse built with a lot more capacity, and we can keep building onto these if we want. I did build a second bloomery as well, so that we can keep up on the work. Do I have anybody assigned, though, is the question. Arnie, and he's a nighttime person. Hey, Joven! Hello, good to see you. So we do have one person working here. We could have another one. I'm going to leave it alone for the time being, though, because they will catch up through the night. And I'll betcha. Oh, it did actually make 2 and didn't leave it as slag, so there's that. That's good. We need to deposit. You just leave that there. So the other thing that I did is I built a second warehouse so that we can start holding a lot more of the wood and wood supplies. So we do need to assign somebody to that. I'm doing really good. Outside of feeling oddly jittery, and I haven't had any more coffee than I normally would have, but I'm really kind of jittery. Oh yeah, they built the other structure, so let's get the roof on. Oh, dang. There we go. So we actually have a lot of storage for wood, sticks, bark, all of that jazz. We're starting to get more leather and linen scraps. The major thing I need to do today is figure out how the hairy heck we actually get better armor. Because I just see the same stuff. Mr. Great is doing the most already and it's overstimming me. Yep. I had the laziest weekend ever. I kind of regret it a little bit, but I also needed it. I needed it. I laid around the whole weekend. That's about all I did. So these are all just figurines and stuff like that. But I know I've seen you do that every weekend. I mean, my weekends usually are catching up on laundry, not gonna lie. And we've been doing a little bit better for that, thank God. Need hardwood logs, long sticks, iron nails, and large iron axe head for crafting. Alright. That should start going. Now, the one thing I know I haven't done is upgraded. And I'm wondering if that's part of why we don't see the armor. I can't imagine upgrading these have much to do with it, but let's get them upgraded anyway. Yeah, workshop house. This is probably what we need to do so that we can find that armor. So let's go. We need 25 thatch, plus there are in here beds that need to be built yet even. 2. Okay. So we don't need a huge amount of thatch, but we do need thatch. Because if I can figure out how to get that armor, I should be able to, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. It's a bit much today. I like the rock playlist, however, it was getting a bit much, not gonna lie. Oh, and we do have some repairs we need to tend to. Let's put that down. We need to fix that and itch my nose, because of course we do. Let's check our fence line and just make sure. Oh, and that's the other thing I did. I moved the cooking houses and built, like, obviously built a second one and moved these guys over here. So they're producing a little bit better. It wouldn't hurt for us to grab some more Jotun stone. So let's go explore over this way. Just to explore some different area and get some of the stone over there. So which direction? We need to go this way. And in the meantime, they will hopefully do a bunch of that building. But yeah, I want to go after one of the big bosses, is what I was going to say. But I know I'm going to need more armor to do that because I tried. I tried. In my other world, not the stream world. I tried in another world that's relatively... It's at like day 87 or something. We're at day 71, are we? Where, yeah, 71 days survived. So we're about the same, but I don't see any armor sets yet, and I'm gonna need them to go after those bosses. Haven't decided if I want to stay in today or go out for lunch. Oh, I rarely ever go out for lunch, so my answer would be totally yes. That would be a yes all day, every day. But, you know, then I'd have to get dressed too, so... Do we really want to do that? Depends on what we're going out for. Yeah, stay in. It's so much safer when you stay in. Okay. Oh, right. You know what I didn't do? I didn't grab another pickaxe. So, lots of stone here. However, we can grab some birch tree on the way back, though, because we do need more. But that's disappointing. I completely forgot about that. That my pickaxe died, and I don't have another one. Alright. Our axe is pretty close to it being done, too. That club sandwich sounds real good right about now. If I was to go out for lunch, that's likely what I would get. Used to have a couple of bars that did a really amazing club. Alright. I don't know why I keep picking up axe heads. I wonder if I can craft it. I doubt it. Yeah, no. Be nice if you could craft it in your hotbar if you had the materials, but no. I keep picking them up for some reason. Hey, no touchy. Nope. No, no, no. There we go. Should I stay in today? 8 Ball says no. 8 Ball says you've earned it. You've earned a day out. I mean, you could argue with the 8 Ball, but it is generally pretty right. Alright, we can grab just a little bit more. No, you really can't go against the 8 Ball. I don't think that's a road you want to start down. Oh, that's a pretty sunset. Alright. That hurts over here. Oop. Well, at least we know that's a good area to go. There was a lot of the stones there. Where are my longhouses? I want them on the map because then it's a little easier to see exactly where I need to go. Alright, we gotta remember. We gotta remember. Pickaxe. Pickaxe. We need one. Aww. Thanks. Yeah, we started watching another series because, of course, Dexter and Mindhunter wasn't enough. Mr. Fire wanted to see it. American something. It's about the wars with the Indians. Can't think of the last name. It's good though. But holy crap, is it graphic. Jesus. There's one point where the young kid has a compound fracture in his leg and they're trying to set it. And it went on just about a minute too long for me. I'm like, come on, enough. We get the point. Stop. Please stop. It was terrible. Want to say American Pioneer, but I don't know if that's it. Let me just look that up real quick. Should add Netflix. American Primeval. That's what it is. American Primeval. It's something. It is something. But it is really good, I will say that. Alright, they already took what they needed out of here. I'm gonna assume that they probably finished. The beds in here? No, no, they did not. Okay. Pickaxe. Before we go anywhere else, please grab your pickaxe. Just that one right now. And this one, I'm sure, is just about dead. Yeah. No, I've looked at it and kind of... but I haven't played it. Played Dinkum with Kat, and that is similar-ish, and I enjoyed it. It's so good. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. So we got our pickaxe. I've got leather to put away. We don't need more thatch now. No, we actually did need a little bit. You're addicted to Stardew? It looks cute. They're nice games for a change. I would eventually, though, get a little bored of the cozy and not having enough danger. That's where it would lose me a little bit. But I do enjoy some cozy. Some cozy is good. All right, so we got that dropped off. We needed to drop off this part. I don't know why we ever picked it up. Let's put it in here. There's a spot for iron produce stock. Put that back. Why she didn't put the nails away, I don't know. We can drop those off. Look, making me dizzy. There we go. There's that. This does need nails. This, let's just flood our screen with all the things we need. Oh, it's only the one building that needs it. It's not that one. You ended up removing the risk of danger? Is this one? And we already... Okay. So that's that until they make more. I should have everything on that... Whoops. On that list. Now, how do I go into the... Ah, there we go. We got wood posts, wood beams, wood shaft, wood plank. Yeah, that's everything on the list. Oh, we do need a ton more thatch. All those buildings need it. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something that I can enjoy a cozy game for a while. But then, like I said, if it gets too easy, I start getting bored. So that's full. And both of our meats are full. We probably could redeploy one of our hunters, actually. Seeing we're so far ahead. So let's see, we've got Inga hunting. And Odd hunting. Is that it? Yep. Okay, so maybe we take Inga. But then if we do... You know what? I'm going to leave Inga. And who is our daytime hunter? Odd. We'll put Odd on the... Actually, the warehouse. The new warehouse needs somebody. Oops. So we'll put Odd there. You work that warehouse. How's our food here? Not entirely full. So, the cookers just need to get on the moving and grooving. Oh, we need our cart. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's close that back up. I really enjoyed Palia for quite a while. I was surprised, honestly, that it held my interest as long as it did. It's a cute little game. And I do like that they had events coming and going. I wouldn't say the events were major, but it was cute that there was new stuff coming in and out. And I watched a video from Jade that Conan is going to start potentially not updating anymore beyond maintenance. I'm a little divided on that. A little bit sad and a little bit... It is a bit of a glitchy game at times, so... I can totally understand the... We're just gonna let it go and put our energy into new games. And that would be a valid point. But at the same time, I really loved that game. So to see them say, well, nothing new is going to come, that's a little sad. But sometimes eras do need to end. And we're back. Okay, we're almost to the water line. Should have known I would get stuck. There we go. But at the same time, for those that might have missed it with the ad break, I was saying how Jade PG has a YouTube channel, and he was speculating that Conan is probably going to start not doing anything more than just maintenance. They did announce one more major update that's going to be just quality of life changes to the game, and that they're not necessarily going to be doing any more new content. And yeah, I can definitely understand that. And even agree with it, because it's a little bit janky at times. And outside of a absolute overhaul into Unreal Engine 5 and things like that, it's not ever going to get any better. So it's kind of a sound decision just to leave it and start developing other games. They did say it was never meant to be lifetime updated, and they kind of did treat it that way. So What is a wolf doing all the way over here? Where's our other... There we go. Ugh. That sound is just... Thanks. That howl, right? It is terrible. That's why I generally leave it to my peoples to get the wolves. Although I will say, it's not nearly as bad as the donkey kill in Minecraft, but it's getting up there. It is getting up there. Alright, so we can collect just a little bit more thatch. Really? We must be really close to a den. Well, that was elegant. That literally sounds like my puppy. Don't. Don't do that. You can't do that. Ugh. Speaking of, he's in another room, not witnessing this massacre. Yeah, like can you make it just a little bit unrealistic that yeah, you really hate backdrop. I mean, sometimes I do too. Sometimes I do too, because it's just like, ugh. Yeah, even just slightly unrealistic would be amazing. Oh. Then, right there. That explains a lot. Let's go this way. We're gonna go away from that den a little bit because I'm really tired of hearing puppy cries. Yeah, to me, a lot of times the bag drop is just part of the process that if they made it too easy, you wouldn't try so hard to make sure that you're properly geared up and all of those things. Like, it kind of diminishes the danger, right? But other times, like on Friday night, it's like, okay, well, let's get ready to go to bed, and then, oh, we're dead. Well, shit, we gotta get our stuff first, you know? Like, sometimes the bag drop can just be ridiculously inconvenient. Lena can't hold her murder tendencies. So please go away from that tent. Yes. Exactly. I mean, we did get a lot of leather that we need, though. There's that. But yeah, bag drop, it's a love-hate relationship thing, honestly. Most of the time I'm fine with it because, like I said, that holds me back from just doing really extra stupid things. We know I do enough on a daily basis that it's like, did you really think that through? No, I didn't, but I'm not regretting it, but yeah, sometimes that bag drop is just infuriating. Especially my first experience in Valheim with the planes. Oh my god. That pissed me off so much. And I rarely ever get mad. But I was in a boat, not intending to go anywhere near the plane jet. And I got just a little bit too close to... Leah. Don't you be trying to bite my fingers. You talk about me being murderous. She was flying for my hand. And she's been doing this thing lately. We're going to pause on the Valheim story. Because she likes to stand on my tablet. Okay. And of course, when I'm tapping the screen, she's like, ooh, gimme. And she'll hold out her foot. And what she wants is me to put my finger in her foot. And it's very cute and adorable. But we call her Bitey Bird for a reason. And that reason is as soon as she gets a hold of your foot, she's going to drag it to her beak and bite it. And for some reason, we have been playing that game a lot lately. And it's a very dangerous game to play. So for some reason, she's really not happy with my hands right now. Let's see the Bitey Bird. Let's see. Let's see if the cam screen... Yeah, you can just see her right there. Cute. Houseathebia, yes. My finger is absolutely the snack. And there's Ducky with her healed foot. She's all happy. Yeah, they're very, very cute. Yeah, Leah can be a bit aggressive at times. And we love her for it. But she's definitely a bitey bird. The name is well deserved. Okay, we can pick up some of this. Get away from my wood. You want some wood? I'll give you some wood. Let me find a 2x4. So yeah, she was... She very, very much flew at my hand, which made for the yelp. Get. Okay, let's see if we can do this. There we are. We are. What a nice baby. Yeah, birds and cats would not mix well, but I did have a friend that, no, would be nice, had birds and cats together, but she had really, really, really large birds. These guys are way too little. Way too little. But we do have a dog. We have, he was a year in November, a Cavalier King Charles. And we got him young enough that we really worked on making sure that he knew the cats were a part of the family too. Not the cats, the birds. The birds are friend-shaped, and he is very, very good with them, honestly. He just tries to sniff them. And Bowen's okay most days. She'll let him get pretty close and actually touch her a little bit before she basically tells him to back off. Leah wants none of it. None of it. She snaps at him. My dog is so good with the cats. In fact, they have her under the paws. Bowen chases Mochi, my dog, around the kitchen. She literally chases him. Okay, they came and took a bunch of that thatch, which is actually really awesome. Get away! I don't want... Let's take this closer. There. So I want to get this stone. Yeah, the birds gave him a couple of good solid chomps on his paws when he was a puppy, and he became instantly aware that they are not defenseless, and he has a very healthy appreciation for that. So when Bowen says back up, he listens. Okay. Let's go back with this. I know, it's annoying. And I've thought maybe because they need a better hoe or rake. I don't know why they won't collect the thatch. But It's got to be because of the way the game is, because I see a lot of forums about it, so it's not just me. It's not that I've forgotten to give them a tool or something like that. And it's frustrating because that's the one thing that's a bit of a distance away if you moved away from the beach, which I definitely recommend because of the stupid wisp will spook your villagers constantly if you're too close. Yeah, let's not, but I was gonna say, let's not run right at the... Yeah. I honestly don't think they have the capacity to, harvest it. Let's run this way a little bit. Try and get those wolves off our back. There we go. And they really need to fix this. I hate that you have to set the cart down to open the gate. You can open the gate with other things in your hand, but not the stupid cart. They really need to fix that. Oh, I didn't fill my inventory with as much thatch as I could have. Oh well. Which, that is the woodcutters. That one doesn't need it. There we go. We can put this in there. Let them grab it. And it's a fairly tedious to collect up too. Nope, 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 no. We want to do that. That is all of our thatch. And we have a crap ton of food. Give you some. The most infuriating thing for me, though, is when they say that they can't do any work because they don't have an axe. and they're the bench that makes the axe. It's like, okay, but just make it. That is true, exactly. Early access does mean that you have to deal with some bugs, and it goes with the territory. I just wish that it's becoming more and more common for games to be in early access for like 2 years. I wish they would shorten it back up, delay the putting out of the game, and having a shorter early access. Like, it's, I don't know. But I understand why they want to do it, because then they can start self-funding, because the cost of the game can help pay for the building of the game. So I get it. I just wish it was a little bit more developed before they let it out. There are 70 freaking axes in the damn warehouse. Go get one. That is one thing that I'm not gonna do anymore in the game, is use the market. Because the warehouse people pull from the tool shelf, right? And then that triggers them to make another one, and another one, and another one. And it gets a little crazy, even with being able to limit what goes in there. It's still, like, how many of these clubs do we have? And if you hit Q, you can actually go and tell it exactly, like I've told it, I only want 1 crude iron hoe. no stone knives. And, oh, that's interesting. The warehouse access. But would the market people grab it to ship tools to another place? That's where I was really running into problems. See, I don't even have that. I don't even have that. Oh, here it is. Oh, I missed it. I put the flimsy club at 2, but I did not adjust the simple spiked club. Now I can just turn that off entirely and hand out some of these clubs to people so they get out of here. Just limit who can grab stuff from the workshop. See, it's the workshop grabbing it from the tool bench all the time that causes the problem. Because as soon as they do that, then the workshop builds another one and you end up with too much of one thing. Now you can go in here with Q and, like I said, adjust, telling the workshop people, you can't put any large stone axe in here. You can't put any of the regular stone axe, only one of the draw knife. And that really does work. The problem is when you go to transfer with the marketplace from one village area to another, it is very glitchy and problematic. I definitely, they gotta fix that. Because I was in the other world setting up. These guys probably all have one. I was setting up where basically my main village would supply the tools for my outsider villages. Oops, you already have one. What about you guys? You've got one. But yeah, the markets need to be fixed. They're a bit bugged for the weapon racks, unfortunately. How about you guys? Because I'm pretty sure I did this at nighttime before, so I betcha all of the people that are up and moving around don't have any of these. There you are. Yeah, you could do with that. Honestly, you could take that shield. Just take it. What about you? Oops. They did do a really good job with this game, though, so far. There haven't been too much that I've complained about. Now, why don't you have a weapon at all? You are my barracks dude. Yeah. Yep. If you don't have them properly outfitted, it is rough how much production you lose. Let's give them a flimsy shield. And get you equipped with an actual sword. Sword and shield. Look at you, piggy holding 4 food. I haven't checked in a while if there's new clothing. Oh, there is. Yes, please. I will take that. Oh. Still have the flimsy gloves, but thick linen pants we need. And the simple leather boots. Yes. We can put this over here. They should. Mind you, I haven't gotten my hunters any tools and bows in a long time. But it needs to be sitting here for them to grab it off the tool, like either this tool rack. Oh, they never get better than flimsy gloves? I'm hoping once I get this update done, I get the rest of the armor, because I know that I've seen it, but I don't have access to it right yet. This is all we got. I think so too. I think so too, and they're probably not that far off of coming as well. I hope. Let's grab the rest of this off. And then they can get to work while we go and grab some more. I should check and make sure that my lumberjacks have areas. Oh, I definitely don't have the advanced weaver. Oop, wrong. I'm gonna sit here all day just trying to transfer that. Yay! We finally hit the right button! Woohoo! Let's make what we can while we're here. At least level 65 in crafting. What am I at? Okay, so we gotta craft a lot more. We are at level 16. And I can't even claim that I've died a lot. I've died a couple of times, but not really that much. So what in particular do you know that will raise your crafting level quite quickly? You make a lot of rope? Yeah, actually we could. We could just make a ton of rope and let it despawn. Our farm has been overproducing for a long time. I would hope that this counts as well. Should. Come on. Oh, is there still... Yeah, there's stuff on there. These wood shafts are pretty easy to make too. I probably should just put them to work. Yeah, that's true. Hey! Give me that! This... What do you do? And let me guess, you're gonna go put it away. There we go. Put that there. I mean, he just needed to take his wood for a walk. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. I had to say it. Really did. Yeah, they are all hanging around. Yes, he's still walking with his wood out. All right, we have a... I know. Oh, my face is so red. My face is so red. I'm getting warm, too. It is so flipping cold outside. I know, I'm so bad. When I'm blacksmithing, I'm paranoid about the villagers wasting my darn iron blooms while I'm trying to make something. Yeah. Yeah, it's tempting to take them off the bench for a bit. And I'm going to take your recommendation here. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Yeah, I think at the max I've died in this world twice, which you do lose a lot of your skills, but I think it's only twice that I've died in this one. Maybe even once. I know once for sure, but I think it might have been twice. I finally feel like I got caught up on sleep a little bit. I have been making a very concerted effort to have my lights off between 10 and 10:30. I have 3 workshops now because to get the armor mage, you need to have a weaver and blacksmith attached to one workshop. Oh. Okay. I definitely don't have that. I have the carpenter and... I have the carpenter and the blacksmith. We're just gonna go over here and go blah, 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 blah. Throw all this on the ground. And in case you needed to revisit, that was blah, 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 blah. And it all disappears. My favorite thing in so many games is trashing items. That's about the way I feel like right now. Yeah. There's a favorite episode in MASH where Hawkeye goes to the mental institution. Now, it actually is a very serious episode because he witnesses a mother suffocating her baby because it was crying and they were going to get discovered by the enemy, which is really devastating and what sends him to the mental hospital. But at one point he's kind of joking around and he goes and it's something along the lines of getting a blister on his finger from doing that so much. Oh, it's very funny. There's an order that you need to build them in and then it's the wrong setup for late game. Yeah. Exactly. Now, you don't lose a terrible amount of materials by destroying a bench and rebuilding it. But you do lose some, but it's not horrendous. So maybe we do that once we get our upgrades done. I'm not going to interrupt the carpenters right now. But once we get those upgrades done, maybe that's what we'll do. Just craft these. Yeah, I do really love the game. I definitely find myself going, okay, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And that is a sign for me of a good game when it gets you to want to keep playing. And I do hope that they see enough of success from Aska that more games consider the aspect of having NPCs that the player can control. Like, I specifically stream solo. I think it's really handy to show people that it can be done and how you can do it. But you really need a little bit of help in these survival games for them to be enjoyable. And so like Conan with the thralls and Ark with the dinos and And this game, I hope they kind of see that there is a good point to doing it, that people do really want it. Because I would love to see more games with this aspect in it. Maybe not to the Aska level, but I like the combination of worker management in a survival game. I think it's really good. And if you love the grind, you can still grind. If you don't love the grind, your workers do the job for you. Like, how great. Better AI on the villagers. Yeah, the one thing they really need to improve, Aska, if you're listening, is when they stop for respite, they need to finish their job. They need to finish their task and not literally just chuck the meat on the ground. That's a little frustrating. And the, like, areas where some of these lumberjacks have gone through. Let's go over here a little bit. It's probably cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, like, look at this. This offends me. This outright offends me. There is so much on the ground that it would take me hours to pick it up. But I hate items just laying on the ground. And the only way for me to get them to take all of this stuff would be to go over to the warehouse and get rid of all the stuff in the warehouse so they come and pick up more. Like, they do need to clean up after themselves a bit better. Because I will, and it's been really hard for me to just ignore it and not waste 10 and 20 hours with going and collecting all of that stuff and deleting it. Right? We don't get paid enough for this. But, like, this is all full. So I can see why. And those guys take... Where can I dump this off? The sticks. Can we dump it in here? Yep. He hasn't filled this up yet. Okay, so we need our cart. We need to get more thatch. I didn't get rid of all of the spiked clubs. Let's see if we can find somebody that needs it. Whoop. You've got one. I didn't mean to roll. You need one. Once again, why do I have a small iron axe head in my inventory? That away. And why do you get the cape? No. No, no. You can wear that shitty thing. I'm taking the cape, thank you. There we go. We do have to clean up. Let's take a minute and clean up the last blood moon that we had. And I kind of want to get them to finish that warehouse upgrade. Nope, we got some metal scraps. What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, they're at the point now where I actually feel pretty comfortable just letting them handle the blood moon. It's like, you guys got it. You got it. They've been pretty good. There should be more to tear down. Yeah, there they are. That guy literally got chucked over the fence. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Can we get you? There we go. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh. There we go. Once again, why can I not see? $21.43. So probably 2100 is when the dusk hits. Do I not have builders up right now? See, they should be lighting this stuff. Because it's fully dark at 2200. Whoops. And they got leisure here. Maybe we just need to back it off like 1 hour. Let's do that with Dagny. And see if they actually start lighting the stuff for me, because I am constantly complaining about that. 1 sleep there and 1 leisure there. We'll see if the next time it becomes night that she actually lights them. Because that's annoying. Okay. So, let's go grab our cart and... Oh, I wanted to relook at our crafting. We actually raised up 2 levels with that rope. Surprising. We got a long way to go, though, if we're gonna get to 65. Alright, so we need more... How's my inventory? Good, and I have both axe and pickaxe. Where do we want to go? Let's see if Shoreline is close enough over here. We haven't gone that way forever. So, I'm sure we will find a decent amount of the blood shards. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to get to was the kennels. I haven't played with the kennels at all. So, we should do that because, like, we haven't got much time left. I am shocked. It is 12:30 already. Day's gone by really fast. You can't find any puppies? Somebody on a Reddit said that you put the kennel really close to a wolf den. So you might have to kill the wolves in the first place to get the trap set down, but then you'll have the puppies. That's what I've read. I haven't done it yet, but that's what I've read, is that you put the trap right by a wolf den, and then you'll get the puppies. So maybe we'll do that when I get back to the base. That's supposed to be how it works. Because yeah, I haven't seen any puppy spawns in the game at all, like in Conan. So I believe that's how you get them. But I have no idea what they do. If they just follow you around and fight with you, in which case would be quite helpful for boss fights, because, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Let's go around. Okay, there's the arena. There we go, we got enough water, and we should eat. There we go. I know, I love the wolf pups. And the Siberian tiger. Was it? I can't remember. I love getting the white animals, the albinos. Oh my god, they're so pretty. I love the tigers the most. And you definitely seem to be able to get closer to the dens at nighttime too. So that also might be an option for placing down the traps, is to do it at nighttime. Because, like, we are right beside and we're not getting bothered just yet. Haven't found the secret valley so I can get the Black Panthers yet. The Black Panthers are in the jungle. I don't know where the babies spawn, but they're in the jungle. To which you can travel to without the secret pathway. It definitely wasn't shorter to the edge, to the beach. That's okay, though. We did need to start exploring a bit, and we did get quite a lot of stone. According to the internet, the babies are in the secret valley in the jungle. They could be. It's been a long time since I've been in Conan. I thought I recalled there's like a pirate area in the jungle. I thought I recalled finding babies there. There could be more than one area where you'll find babies spawn in. Oh! Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. He's got good aim. Alright, so we still need 45 thatch altogether. So maybe we'll grab this and get back to the base and go to the beachhead that is close. Bring in some new peeps. So the other thing we can do is double up on the mine production. We can bring back some birch with us. So we need a lot of the long sticks and not so many of the logs. We're far enough away that this should all despawn before I come back again. So let's just bring back a cart full of the long sticks. And then we'll call some people in and put down the kennel. Get away, mine. Get away from my cart. Bring it closer. I used to have a link to a really good map for Conan. Let's see if it still works. Might want to check on there if you're having trouble, because I do believe that map will show you where all the spawns are supposed to be. If you want to continue to discover it for yourself, don't check the map out. Should be closing in on a cart full soon here. They definitely could do with a little bit of rebalancing of the materials you get from chopping the trees. It's funny because at the beginning you feel like you just never have enough sticks, and near the end of the game you've got a ridiculous amount of sticks. Way more than you could possibly need. Move this closer. Those smokers are really trying to get at my cart. What do we got? 2 more. Oh, we take down 1 more tree. Yeah, or change the requirements exactly. I think my lumberjacks aren't helping matters either, though, and that may be something that I could probably do, is turn off the requirement for them to look for sticks and bark. Yes, it will. It will use it up really fast. And I probably could do with expanding the area a little bit. Did I take all the stumps out? I think I did. Okay, let's get back. Now that we have a cart full. All I can say is thank God the carts in this game are better than the carts in Valheim. Those carts mess with my will to live every single time. Like, it's just so frustrating. And aggravating. And everything else that means negative. It is just so rough. I heard some joggers. We're just gonna keep on going. Oh no! No touchy. Up, up. Oh, it's very worth the money. It is very worth it. That is my favorite game. I have well over 2,000 hours in now. It is just so good. So good. It can be a little rough at times when you jump from one level to the next. It can be a bit challenging, but they do have a really nice balance on the early game. Your meadows are really quite safe, and you don't start increasing in the difficulty until you wander into new areas. Oh, but to get back to my Valheim story, pour some pennies must be pinched. It does go on sale often enough. And it's generally about 20 bucks to begin with. So it definitely is well worth your money. But if you're really on a budget, put it on your wish list and Steam will tell you when it's on sale. So you can get it a little bit less. But so, new to Valheim, had played a fair amount. I was in the swamps, not yet in the plains. And I knew from watching people stream it that I wasn't ready for the plains yet. Wasn't intending to go to the plains yet. But my boat got just a little bit too close to shore and a mosquito took me out. I spent literally four days, real days, not in-game days, real days, getting my stuff back because it was just one gigantic death loop. Eventually what I had to do was just give up, re-gear up, and then go back and get the stuff. And moving my portals closer and closer a bit at a time, one death at a time. It was just... oh, that was frustrating. So be careful when you're boating. Be very careful when you're boating. And I was new enough to the game, too, that I didn't know any of the tips that help make it a little bit easier, too, when you get a little in over your head. Yeah. Exactly. Like, survival games really can remind you real quick that you've gone a bit too far. But then if they didn't do that, it would be a game you grew tired of pretty quickly, I think. Alright, let's... oh, okay. We're excited. Let's bring some new people in. Here there be dragons, yep. Athlete and Harvest Blessing. Battle-scarred veteran. Let's go for that, even though he does have some issues with the weather. How's our food storage? It's alright. The farm is producing pretty well. It's producing more than it needs to because our meat racks are full. Oh my goodness, they are full. Alright, so we want... well, I'll wait to put the healing hut down. Where is the kennels again? Hunter's hut, no. Where are the kennels? It's not there. Workshop hut, farm, cooking house, coal maker, bloomery, outhouse. What am I missing here? It's not in the survival. We haven't built a boat builder, and we can. Here is... Toothpaste and chocolate milk are two things that do not belong together. Ah, there they are. They're under defense. So Wolfar pup trap, we must build the kennel. Oh, you need to add meat to the trap to attract them as well. Okay. So we need to build the kennel. It is bigger than I expected. So maybe we stick it right here? Do we put it back here? Doesn't like that idea, but at the same time, we put road down. That's probably why. There's no road over here, but we do need to eventually level this. All right, boys, get him! Get him! Come on! Get him! Oh, you're just gonna run, really? He's getting them. Yeah, it's pelt time. Okay, well that wasn't very elegant, but... Look at that. Get him! Get him! I really did run right into that one. Yeah, they made pretty quick work of that. I'm impressed. Okay, we shall pick up the leather, because that's precious. There's a reason why I don't go near this outhouse. There is a very good reason. Okay, we can put that down later, but let's try and open this up a little bit. Hey, get out of here. Eat. Ooh, we should eat. We really should eat. Let's go do that, because we are starving. Ooh, they're getting this filled up. There we go. Yeah, we can just drink from our flask. Okay. Yep. Is it encouragement? Is it a lack of fiber? We don't really know. Let's flatten this a little bit here and see if we can't put the kennel over here. This little area does need to be flattened down. But I gotta move the farm to be able to do that. But we'll see if we can get the kennel right in here. Come on. Yeah, I think my flattened area needs to be a bit bigger. Starting to get dark. Are they gonna light the lights? You can actually place the stuff down with build stuff on the ground. I think it, like, we can clear it and try, but I think it's more to do with the ground level, why it's not letting me do it. and I might just not have enough clearance, period, with the farm right there for it to actually fit there. See, if I try and put it down, it's still not quite liking it. I wish it would light up areas that it's in conflict with, because that would really help too. Rascally rabbits, I know. Should serve them right and put the kennel on the other side of the fence. Maybe. You know what? I will put the farm here. Which way do I want to face it? Let's move the gate. Can I just... No, it's gonna want me to demolish this to actually... Or can I... Oh. I did not know there were spikes for the hedge walls. Well, that will use up a hell of a lot of sticks, let me tell you. That's an idea. So let's put... Okay, it's not gonna fit nicely. So we shall trash that. And then we can... to 1, so pretty shortly here. It is really poor design. I've had to kind of putz the corners quite a few times to get it to really work. So if we take that out, take that out, and if we hoe this, we'll see exactly where those posts are going to be. Come on. There we go. And we should be able to overlap a little bit. We need this. They have a half fence? Ooh, I'll look in a second here. Under fence. Oh. Hey. That's not going to be quite enough to fill that particular gap. But honestly, we're not that far. And we have just resources lying on the ground all over the place. So I'm just going to work this over to the corner. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, I asked for that to be built. Makes sense. Okay. Now, we're gonna go back to the regular hedge wall. And with going out that little bit, we're close to it meeting. Honestly, if I didn't have a ridiculous amount of stuff laying all over the place, I would do this a different way. Totally. But see, right here, I have an overlap right there. So I can work it through and get rid of that. So we may as well. Get out of there. They're not really in a position to do too much damage. So we got that there, and that actually could be closed up a little bit as well. There we go. I did do some zigzagging in the front gate to hinder attackers. Yeah, that would be too. Let's call in another villager real quick here. Activate. I need more night people. Well, we're gonna take Hendrik. I think we already have a Hendrik. However, we shall get Rune. Rune, let's get him figured out. Rain Dancer, Bear, Power, Resilient Surge, Springtime Vitality, Battle Scarred Veteran. Perfect. You're gonna be a day worker. And then adjust his name so that we know. Apply. And we can look too, because remember we changed our daylight devotion, our first one on the list. That would have been Elsa. We changed her schedule a little bit. She is happy still. Nice. Okay. So we want to recreate the day devotion schedule. And apply. No. Oh. Okay, we'll delete both of them. And then we can be sure that when we create it. Oh, that's slurping. Ugh. Okay, so it was Elsa. We're gonna copy her schedule. I know. I need more night people. I really do. But the daylight devotion ones can be pretty handy too, because you can kind of have a third schedule in there. So we're gonna change Nord. We have a few of the daylight devotion. Deek? And Rune was just a regular. So we only have 3. Wow, I thought I had more. Okay. So let's move the farm. And then we can tear that down and make it in a slightly better spot later. There. Because then we can re-level all of this. It's all a little bit high. Ooh, a lunch nut sounds good. Only unfortunate thing is we are going to lose that well if we do. We don't have a huge amount of wells. Maybe we just smooth it a little bit and we have a bit of a hill. That might be what happens. Where else could we put the kennel? Like this corner would have been a good spot. Maybe we put it out here and extend the fence around it and just... It's not protected until we get it protected. It doesn't even want to go there. Okay, so we can get it in like that. Sideways. So maybe, what about this back corner here? No, it doesn't like that at all. Let us try just a little bit of terraforming. Let's see if that helps. We can take that tree out as well. Yeah, it should. It should let me put it there. Because I'd like to work from the corners in. You get things positioned a little bit better that way. Yeah, you're not gonna break it with a hoe, sweetie. Just so you know. Okay, let's see if we can put it down now. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. It really does not like it. It's like, no ma'am, no ma'am. You were not going there. Just go a little further. My inventory's full. I can't even pick that up. But we can do that. Alright. Maybe that will help. Get that. Back up! Back up! If I keep swinging... Alright, let's try. Come on. Come on, baby, build my canal. Huh? You had to have written that. I was gonna say, I know I don't have anything that expensive. I still remember when I got Omni with that once, I just used like italics. I wrote it in like I had done a command. It didn't spend any points. Chicky, chicky, Phoenix, I see you. I see you. Can't bullshit a bullshitter. Can't put you up to it? Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. All right, let's see what we need to make this. And so next stream we shall play with the whatchamacallits, the Wolfire pups. See if we can't catch one. That I don't believe. I don't believe you're over there minding your own business. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. No, no ma'am. Actually, there's two water places right there. You are this time? All right, all right. I'll believe you. Been there, been there. I can't claim that today though. Usually am not tired though, but I'm starting to really get ahead with this whole trying to hold on to a 10:30 lights out rule. I am getting to sleep sooner. It's not crazy different. Oh, they've already got it. It's not crazy better, but it is better. So let's find a rock nearby because they're grabbing everything else. Ah, we can get these Draugr Berserkers. Yeah, when we come back on Wednesday, we will definitely play around with the pups, see what they do, if they follow us around, help fight our battles, all of that fun stuff. Because I really do want to try some of the bosses. Now, I might be able to, with where we are right now, get the bear by myself. But I don't think any more than that. I thought there was a couple other Draugrs that we could break down. We just need 2 more large stone. Let's look over here. Oh, there they are. Hey, Hendrik, welcome. No, that was not a fever dream. That was actually Bowen. And she's close enough you can see her a little bit. She actually has her cast off. We took it off a week early. The vet and I had a really good talk about ideal situation versus what might happen, things like that. And the problem is when birds get injuries to their feet, it is ridiculously hard to heal them because they're on their feet all day. They're never off their feet. So having problems with their feet is really bad. So what I was starting to see is her good foot that wasn't injured was starting to really get raw, and she had to touch a bumblefoot before she injured it. So we actually made the choice to take the splint off at 3 weeks so that she could start using her other foot, be out of concern of her foot getting worse. So, and it did work really well. So we send workers to the kennel. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, today is exactly 4 weeks to the day of when she got the cast on. So the bone should be fully healed. She is really doing well with gripping my finger when she's standing. She's using her feet equally now. So yeah, we did really well. The foot is anatomically, like the toes, sorry, is facing and oriented exactly the way it should be. And it turned out really well. It turned out much better than I was expecting we were gonna have with her. So I am beyond stoked that she's doing a lot better than we expected. So yeah, and she's our little land shark anyway. She does prefer to just fly to us and get ferried around than actually flying around. She loves walking. She'll go across the floor. She doesn't fly nearly as much as what Leah does, but yeah, she's doing really, really well. So I'm really happy about that. So like I mentioned, we are changing the schedule, partly due to exams starting this week and going into next week. but also I'm ready to back up the stream a little bit. So we are going to go from 11 till 1 regularly, and so it is that time. We will start rating out soon, but I'm just kind of getting back into a schedule, and I'm not going to worry about rating too much, to be fair. So have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting. And thank you, Hesithevia, for your help with some questions for Aska. That was awesome. And we shall see you guys on Wednesday. Take care and bye-bye.